Yo, this is Conan. You're listening to World of Wrestling Podcast with Tax and Rich. Boom.
Boom. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the World of Wrestling Podcast. My name is Rich, and as always, I'm joined by the voice of SCPW and OWE, Tax Williams.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
I'm very well. Well, I say that. I've had fuck all sleep for the last 3 days because of my bastard child.
Don't have kids. I think this is the reason people watch wrestling, so they would not be attracted to the opposite sex, to therefore have sex to have children. Without sex, no children. And wrestling fans, we don't have sex.
Brutal.
I certainly don't now.
So today we are doing OWE, Oriental Wrestling Entertainment's Phase 6. I picked this card just because I thought it would be an interesting one to do, and there weren't loads of Dragon Gate names on it and stuff.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that in a second because we have an announcement to make. Well, one of many announcements today.
Which is becoming a thing. Next week we've got nothing. It's going to be the shit.
It's all good, man. So, I mean, just get straight onto it, shall we? This is our big announcement for today. We've got merch! Yeah!
I just turn around over my shoulder just in case the Amazon man's come to deliver it.
So, as we've said on a previous pod, this is produced and sold by Amazon, which is just amazing to me. Like, it's our design, but they're going to print it for us, send it out, everything else, okay? I'll put it back on ours, hold on. Oh, for those that are just listening, it's basically based on the old CM Punk t-shirt. So, you know, the white one with the kind of the lightning bolt going through the Chicago flag and back on red. It looks fucking cool. Like, I'm really chuffed with it.
The mock-up of his Best in the World t-shirt after he came back and re-signed with his ice cream bars.
That's the one, man. I've got to say thank you to Bonita Doodles, who actually took my design and made it applicable for like a t-shirt, because I'm not very good at that sort of thing. So thank you very much. Check her out online, Bonita Doodles. She does these amazing like lifelike drawings, and she sells them to like family and friends and as presents and stuff. So yeah, go check out her stuff. But anyway, so with this t-shirt, you'll get this lovely box sold by Amazon. It's an Amazon thing, as you obviously know. And what you'll get inside it
the big reveal.
Let's make sure I do it the right way up this time.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
A World of Wrestling Podcast t-shirt.
And it's a parody, so they can't sue us.
You see, Dom. Yeah. You see, Dom.
Cheers, BWO, for inspiring this concept.
Yeah, I mean, let's put this over. So it's really, really nice quality t-shirt. I'm going to be honest. Like, we did a few previous prints before with different companies, and they were crap. And so I'm really chuffed with the quality of this. Like, the detail on all the distress stuff in here is like really, really good. And it's available not only on .co.uk, it's also available on Amazon.com as well. So
we're going international.
For our American friends out there. Yeah, I'm absolutely chuffed with it. What else? So you can get it in men's, women's, and youth sizes, small to 3XL. So if you're a really big lad or a really small kid or whatever, you can buy these t-shirts and have it fit you perfectly is the idea.
What I will say as well, and it says it on the Amazon advert as well, these are a slightly snugger fit, so it might be worth, if you like a bit of a baggy t-shirt, order one size up, just to make sure that you don't have your muffin top curls like I have in mine.
I mean, I'm a bit of a fat cunt, but this one is an XL and it fit me really, really nicely.
Perfect.
So, yeah, I mean, go get one. You can go to the website, worldofwrestlingpodcast.com. All the links are there in the top post. They're also in the description of this YouTube video as well. So there's a link to the US and the UK one as well. And there's also free postage.
Yeah, so again, thanks very much to Amazon for having us.
Yeah, you can even get this on Amazon Prime postage as well.
Yeah.
So if you want it within 24 hours, just go buy it now. It's ridiculous.
If for some reason you do go out and buy a t-shirt, we obviously encourage you to do so, because thank you very much for supporting what we do.
Absolutely.
Post a picture of it, send it to us at World of Rest Pod on Twitter. Use the hashtag new t-shirt.
That's awesome.
We'll give you a shout out on the next show if you do buy a t-shirt from us. So thank you very much.
Totally. And to be like pretty typical about it, we are going to invest this money back into the podcast. We're going to buy like banners as backgrounds, like get better cameras and such and all sorts. So this will help us like improve the quality of the podcast.
And when are we going to get those fucking ice cream bars?
That may be next on the list. You never know.
Yeah.
But there's also this way. Super Quiz Cup 2. Can he do that, Joey? In time for WrestleMania, the Wednesday before WrestleMania, we'll be putting out the Super Quiz Cup 2. We're going to have returning champions.
Hey-o!
Also, some number one contenders from the last pod, and a new contender arrives as well. So,
oh my god, yeah.
we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be recording it this week and releasing it the Wednesday before WrestleMania in time, as we do for these big events every year, it seems
I
now.
can't wait. The first Super Quiz Cup was really well received. Everyone who listened to the audio only. So we're going to try and... Again, as we said, with extra funding, we're going to try and branch out. There's going to be obviously audio, there's going to be video.
That's the one.
It could potentially be a massive cluster, but hopefully we'll pull it together. And more importantly, for Rich's benefit, hopefully I don't win, so then he can actually take part in the next Quiz Cup. But obviously the competitive nature of me and Mr. Wicked, screw the other competitors. We're going to fucking win.
Mate, it was so much fun last time. I had a really good time being a Games Master or whatever. I would love to compete in it, but I'm totally up for doing it all again. It's going to be really, really good.
I can't wait. And again, what better time for WrestleMania with a card taking shape? But we're not going to talk about WrestleMania. We'll get to that for another podcast.
Absolutely.
As you mentioned, we're going to be doing OWE. And because now I have mild links to the organisation.
If you missed it last week, Tax is doing the commentary for OWE on
Nothing Else on TV.
Thank you very much. There you go.
So the first episode went live last Saturday evening at prime time, 8 p.m. UK time.
It's killer, man. It's so cool.
If you want to watch it, you can go to the Nothing Else on TV website and get your 7-day free trial and loads of other wrestling on there. And there's going to be some other big promotions joining Nothing Else on TV as well soon. So again, can't reveal who they are yet, but let's just say we're going to be going all the way to Mexico.
Awesome, cool.
And we're going to go...
You know how much we love Lucha.
Oh, I bloody love Lucha. And also, let's say something involved with a snow plow.
Oh, interesting.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
But as we go bring OWE today, we know that they're going to be SEMA and two others are going to be taking on SCU at Double or Nothing at the MGM Grand
AEW show.
May.
Yep.
So currently on AEW, there's going to be a tournament to declare, to basically, and whoever wins the tournament are going to be SEMA's tag partners.
Do you mean OWE?
OWE.
You said AEW. It's
Oh,
fine,
shit.
don't worry. Lots of vowels and W's at the end.
So OWE are going to be holding a tournament, and the winners of that tournament will be joining SEMA to go to AEW for Double or Nothing to take on SCU.
Yeah, it's going to be great, man.
Yeah, so you'll be able to follow the coverage on Oriental Wrestling Entertainment and also on Nothing Else on TV.
Absolutely brilliant. So let's get on to our show for today. We're doing Oriental Wrestling Entertainment's Phase 6 show. Now, do you know about the caliber of shows and where this fits in as such? Is this like a house show? Is this like a Raw? Is this a pay-per-view sort of level? Because it's about an hour.
Yeah, so basically the Phase shows are their weekly shows. So when they started actually having a form of TV deal, this is where they've been going. So Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're up to about Phase 10. So obviously they've only been doing sort of live event shows till then. Now the Phase shows are supposed to be their new storyline stuff.
Yeah.
At the moment they don't have a champion, but they're going to be building that in as well over the phases as well.
Cool, excellent.
At the moment it's just essentially Team Wars.
Nice.
Which, I can get into now if you so wish.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it, yeah.
So if you are new to OWE, they're based in China.
Which I think most of us are, at least.
Yeah.
You know?
So, check me out, expert, after one episode of OWE. I can tell you all about this stuff.
You know more than most people do because you've got the in and you've had the translations from the show as well, which is none of us have had access to, you know, so that's really cool.
So basically, they've got a couple of imports from Dragon Gate days, so that's why they've got people like SEMA in there as well, and he's like their big star.
Yeah.
But OWE, from their homegrown talent, is split into 3 separate teams to start with.
Okay.
So at present, the teams have 7 wrestlers per team. There's Team O, there's Team W, and there's Team E.
Oh, cool. Nice.
And over time, that's when they're going to be building in the championship belt. At the moment, there are 7 members per team. Yeah. So there's 21 wrestlers on the active roster from their homegrown division, so to speak. And they've all got different colours, although it's a little bit difficult because some of the wrestlers who are supposed to be on different teams have different colours, so it makes it really confusing.
Okay, well, that kind of builds into storylines and such. I can see how that would work. Yeah.
But ultimately, long term, they are going to allow 50 members per team.
Jesus, okay.
And because they're basically investing in this so much, they're going to have upwards of 50 people at their training facility, training to be part of OWE, and it's got full gyms, rings, it's got like a complete PC sort of feel to it for where they're training everyone up. And basically, identifying these guys has been a bit of a challenge without the translations. So each team remains the same. They've got on-screen graphics to represent their team. So again, it's like NWO Wars, basically.
Yeah.
But also then they've got some outsiders from America who aren't part of the homegrown. So that's how they all intermingle as they go through.
Cool. Excellent, man. It sounds exciting. It sounds like, from watching this show and hearing you talk about it and doing kind of the research I've done, is that it sounds like they're really trying to establish what they would if they were going to start a wrestling promotion in a country like a virgin country, as it gets referred to sometimes, like as not really had professional wrestling before. Like, how would you do it? What would you change? How would you develop it? And they seem to have developed something really interesting.
And she's not on this show, but on the show which I covered last week on Nothing Else TV, Zayda Sheng was on it, and she was the first Chinese wrestler to sign for WWE.
Wow, okay.
And I sent her a message on Twitter, just basically to try and find out some of the backstory. And she's been really helpful, providing loads of info, providing loads of insights. And some of the English-speaking guys from OWE as well, I've messaged them, and they've been all very accommodating, very welcoming, giving me sort of things like their move sets as well. So
awesome, yeah.
They're all really in it for the team. And through what Zayda was saying, that it is a real team atmosphere. Everyone at these training centres, because obviously she's been to WWE, and I think she suffered a little bit from bullying because being a bit of an outsider, being so new to the Western world.
It's a pretty competitive place to be honest. You know?
But it seems that OW are very much a case of we push everyone at the same time. We're going to build everyone up. We're going to build our promotion for a year, 2 years, get everyone to the same level, and that's when you'll then start seeing those stars be born. Cool. Obviously, they've got their main stars at the moment, so a lot of the people, obviously, they refer to Seema, who's their sort of the most well-known star there. But their two top Chinese guys are T-Hawk and Daben, also known as Achilles Ben.
Okay, T-Hawk is actually Japanese.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, but it's fine.
But sorry, as their top guys for the promotion.
Because he's a Dragon Gate guy. That's how I know him.
And but Daben, or Achilles Ben, as he's referred to various things, like Daben, and he refers to himself as Achilles Ben, he's put together. Cool. You can tell he's been doing this for a while and travelling about, but so it's pretty good.
Awesome, man. Right, should we jump into this show?
Let's go.
Okay, cool. So we open on a very cool animated logo of the company. It's very modern, kind of this cool glitchy graphic, kind of cyborg looking stuff, like really impressive. Like, as a video producer myself, like I can tell the work that's gone into that.
Yeah.
And you can see my WrestleMania 2 ripoff for our Super Quiz Cup. It's definitely a level up from stuff I can produce at least, so I'm very jealous.
Yeah, they're forward into the show even before they go into their production video. It's beautifully done.
Absolutely.
Really, really good.
So, I mean, there's only so much information kind of easily available about this company.
Yeah.
Like, I even struggled to find, like, a card listing for this particular show.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's not a big pay-per-view or anything, so you can kind of understand that. But one of the thoughts I did have about this was that I'd love for OWE to employ someone almost to go to like Cage Match and Wikipedia and all these pages and fill in the information so there's more information out there about the product, you know? So if you want to employ someone, hello. One of the things I did learn was apparently Skyder is one of the main trainers for OWE, who's a kind of Mexican legend, trained a lot of the Shakara guys, was there with Quackenbush, and unfortunately they had a falling out eventually. So it's nice to see him out there training these young guys.
Yeah.
And you can really see his influence in the product.
Definitely.
Him and Seema particularly. Like, a lot of the people on this show particularly definitely fit into that mold.
Yeah, it's still, as I said, a developing brand, but you could very much tell there's traits from his training going through this.
Absolutely. If you don't know who Seema is, he's the guy that basically owns and runs Dragon Gate. I don't know if he still owns it because he seems to be prioritizing OWE now. His Twitter is all OWE Seema and such. So
Strong hearts.
Yeah, totally. It's his faction for Dragon Gate and such. Let's just get into the straight opening package, shall we? So we get an opening package. We cut to Michael, our ring announcer.
Michael Nee.
In this beautiful navy blue suit. Like, he looks amazing.
He is excellent on all the stuff I've seen so far. He's
translating for English promos, like doing Chinese stuff, getting the crowd going. He's absolutely brilliant at his job.
Some of the announcements, again, even if you're struggling with the translations, when he's like, at the end of it, so it's like have that, these guys are the baddies. You can just tell already based on sort of just the light little tones in his voice. It's really, really good. I enjoy Michael Nee so far for what I've seen.
Brilliant. Considering this is like in the future for your commentary, I imagine, there's no English commentary on this at all, so it's all in Chinese. So we are kind of learning as we're going for sure and trying to assume a lot of the time.
Ni hai.
How's your Chinese going?
Poor.
So get amazing graphics, great presentation, like really, really impressive, like high quality production levels.
Yeah.
You can see there's quite a bit of money invested into this company already.
Yeah. Did you find any more info about the backers of OWE?
No, not at all.
So again, very little is known about who actually funds this. I think there is money there, but no one seems to know, or I couldn't find anything where this has come from.
Interesting. Okay.
Probably, TV deals.
Yeah, you'd imagine as much. There's probably a backer. You know? But it'd be really interesting to see where this goes in the future. But let's talk about the end of the pod, So we get highlights from the last few shows. I'm assuming these are the last 5 phases.
Right. This video at the beginning is actually just the introduction video to give you the rules of OWE. So are you talking about the video package at the beginning before Michael Knee? Or the package after?
After.
Okay, sorry, yeah. Because the one before is highlighting the rules, including the slightly obscure rules of tag wrestling.
Okay. What's the rules of tag wrestling? Is it like Dragon Gate style?
Yeah.
Like Lucha, kind of, you don't necessarily have to tag.
Yeah, you've got like a 5 count, but...
Okay, there's a thing whereby, with Lucha rules at least, whereby if you are in control of your opponent, your tag team partner can then come into the ring, but their partner can't. Is that the
That
rule?
is exactly it.
Brilliant. I love this idea. Like, lots of people think it's just kind of tornado rules that anyone can get in the ring at any time, and it's not.
No, you've got to have definitive control of the opposition.
Exactly, yeah. It's classic Lucha style, really.
And it works. It works for the hybrid promotion.
Yeah, totally. So, lots of Dragon Gate guys in this opening package. I kind of spotted a few people. Susumu Yokozuka.
Yeah.
I spotted like Big Ben, I think, was in there as well. There's a few other guys as well. So you can see they've had people come across. But the reason I picked this show particularly, after looking through a few cards and seeing what was available, was I wanted to find guys with names that I didn't know.
You are in for some treats, my friend.
And I think we've got some treats here for sure.
Absolute bangers.
Okay, cool. So, I just wanted to see some of the Chinese commentary and, talent, basically.
Yeah. On the subject of the Chinese commentary, it's nice. It's one male, one female commentator.
Yeah, cool.
On commentary. Really nice. Really into it. Again, if you, like we've said before about some of the Japanese shows, it doesn't offend you. It's quite calming to listen to it. You could tell which points are supposed to be getting excited.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
I thought to start with, the women's voice particularly was a bit drolly and a bit cutting at times. But throughout the show, I didn't find them frustrating or annoying in any way. And so, I'm generally very impressed. Right. So we're into the first match graphic. We've got Wolfgang versus the Instability Factor.
The unstable elements.
Okay, but isn't the guy's name the Instability Factor?
No.
No? What's the guy's name who's wrestling?
Are you talking about the long-haired chap?
Yeah.
Shun Shun.
Shun Shun.
Who is also known as Boiling Man.
I think I've just found a bad translation here. But the other guy's called Wolfgang, yeah?
Who is fighting? He's the leader of is Li Wei, who's the leader of Wolfgang.
Okay, so these are the factions, obviously, that I've had. Okay, cool. That's annoying because the factions aren't wrestling each other. It's the two dudes.
Yeah,
whatever. It's all good. The only card list thing I could find for this was on YouTube. Weird.
Oh, really?
There's a video of this on YouTube, and there's in the description it had a few of the characters listed. So. Whatever. This is not on Cage Match, oddly.
No. I as you said, looking to research this, and again, there are a couple of guys on here which took a while for me to locate who they were. Yeah, if you're trying to find these guys and you don't have English commentary or a match listing, you are going to struggle.
Yeah. So sign up to Nothing Else on TV and see the English commentary. So we cut to a pre-tape promo. I love how this is shot. It's shot like a TV show, like a drama.
Like Lucha Underground is.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. This is something I think a lot more professional wrestling needs to include. Yeah. I thought Lucha Underground was always good, but a little on the ridiculous side.
I mean, I think any show where you kill your characters is a little bit over the top.
I didn't know they'd done that, to be honest. I've only seen bits and bobs.
Oh, really? Yeah. Near the end of Series 1, someone gets kidnapped and murdered.
Great. Cool.
And that's how they write them out of the wrestling.
Fine. Awesome.
Good old Cueto.
So in this video package, this promo, whatever, we've got 2 lads in black who are called...
The Unstable Elements. So you've got Shun Shun and DZ.
Cool.
Shun Shun is called Boiling Man, if you want the English... and DZ is also known as Burner.
Excellent. Yeah. Cool. Well, the gimmick works, you know. They look kind of like emo trendy kids almost, you know, to like an outsider. They seem to be relatively young lads who are relatively recently trained. Yeah.
The story behind this, so as you said, they go to the package and they're in some kind of office/boardroom.
Yeah.
Now, in the first episode of OWE, there is a different person in the boardroom which they visit, and the 2 unstable elements, so DZ and Shun Shun, basically say, "You need to help us. My uncle is on the board."
Okay.
And basically, the impression I get over time is the chap who's originally there gets sacked, and this guy is now the uncle of Unstable Elements.
Oh, nice. Cool. That sounds pretty decent. Sorry, I'm muting that. That should be working. Yep, good stuff. Don't worry, it is live. It's fine. Okay, cool. So, I mean, the guy they come across in this office, kind of boss-looking fella with a Beckham-style mohawk, kind of Yakuza-esque.
Yeah, so I believe in further phases he gets involved.
Okay.
And sort of the unstable elements are losing and he's bringing shame on the business and on his family business. So this guy comes in to whip him into shape.
Okay, cool, awesome. He's got an AK-12 behind him on the wall, and you're like, oh shit, he must be serious.
You wait till phase 10.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. So
that's obviously a joke. He doesn't kill anyone with his gun. It's not Lucha Underground.
I thought this lad was hilarious. His like facial expressions and stuff, really, really good, man. Really entertaining. I was really just like immediately like, what is happening? This is great. I'm loving it.
The thing I noticed as well in the first episode, DZ for some reason has a backpack.
Okay.
That he just brings to the ring. He didn't have it for this show.
Yeah.
And it's like,
did he wrestle with the backpack on?
No, but he just bought it in the ring. Was very delicate with it, and then just launched it across the ring. And I was like, oh, hope there's nothing important in that.
So the unstable elements look kind of unhappy as they walk away, and there's a dodgy cut as Boss Lad kind of it's basically focused on him, and he's kind of like ended the segment. That just immediately cuts to a different shot of him still standing there. Like, oh, I'm not sure about that, but it's a fast-paced narrative way of telling stories. You know, no bullshit flash cuts. You know, and he basically answers the phone and exhales at the end, which is great. So we cut back to ringside, and Michael announces the unstable elements. Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff. They're quite obviously kind of recently trained, but they seem very capable already.
Yeah. I'd say young lucha style.
Yeah.
You're not going to get sort of too much chain from these guys, and as we will see as we go through, you don't get too much chain at all until you get to the main event.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Well, on the match before as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's all good. So, a woman comes into the ring to talk to Michael and talks about I don't know what he's saying. So basically, a woman comes to the ring, whispers into the ear of the announcer in the ring.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, what's happening? Because I think it was meant to be someone came out and then they changed it, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff. So three lads come out in medieval, furry, skin-coloured bra-looking Mongolian-type gimmicks. Who are these guys?
Right, so the main chap who they refer to continues, from Mongolia. That's Yibo, who is Mongolian. And in my first translation, they said, lots of Mongolian chops. Didn't hit one Mongolian chop for the whole fucking thing.
Okay.
There's a guy who looks like he's got some kind of Chris Brooks shoulder strap on.
Skin colour bra.
Yeah. So that's Tank, or also Sun Chashun.
Okay, cool.
And then the leader is Li Wei, who is the guy who has like he comes out with like some kind of wolf clothing, so a wolf cloak over it.
Nice. Who was the first guy?
Yibo.
Who I'm thinking of as Vampire Bowie.
Yes, Vampire with his Bowie lightning bolt on him. Yes,
man, absolutely. I really enjoyed it, and I love the effort into the gimmicks.
Yeah, they are fully invested in it.
Yeah, totally, and they're very aware of the cameras. They've obviously been trained, like, focus on the camera when you muck around with the audience and try and get them into it, or try and get them against you, whatever it may be. Like, make sure you're seeing cameras and you're focusing on those and getting that TV elements out there, which is one of my frustration with American indie wrestling all the time. People ignoring the cameras, you know.
At this stage, because obviously you've now had two different sets of entrance music, could you easily identify who is a heel and who is a face?
To an extent, in that I think they need to work on it a bit more. Because obviously, if I could understand Chinese, I'm sure it would be easier.
Yeah.
You know, the vocals, the announcements, whatever. I'm gonna do a lot to putting that over. But it wasn't difficult once the matches started getting going and you see the finishes and such. Like, I definitely established who was heel and who was face.
Yeah, and that was really impressive because, again, for talents you don't know, and again, as you said about sort of US and UK indies, sometimes if you go to a show and you don't know the wrestlers, unless there's a definitive crowd reaction either way when they make their entrance, you just don't know.
Yeah. And
it's spot after spot. Whereas this, it was constructed quite cleverly to be able to get over who was the heel and who was face. There are still very much blurred lines, I found, in OWE.
Yeah.
Where it's a case of, what team do you support? As opposed to, are you heel, are you face?
Definitely. So when the three guys, what's their name?
The Wolfgang.
The Wolfgang get into the ring, they immediately get some chants from people and tries to encourage those chants, but then he starts to act more heelish afterwards. And so, you know, they're doing it as I think it should be done. If you're a professional wrestler, right, let's say it's completely legit, okay? Of course it's legit.
Still real to me, damn it.
You get in the ring and someone cheers for you, but you're a bad guy. Surely you would still like that almost, you know? Like, I know they're not meant to really. Like, they're meant to try and get people to hate you. But if someone cheers you, like, you'd be like, oh, yeah, I know I'm brilliant, you know? And then try and get them to boo you afterwards by doing dickish things, you know?
It's a classic heel thing. The heel thinks they're always right. So if people are cheering, it's a case of, yeah, I am right.
Exactly, man. So one of the things I'm really impressed with is what's it, Michael
Nee.
Michael Nee. I'll try and remember that. He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, the Wolfgang." So he's doing half English announcement and half Chinese announcement, which I'm massively impressed with.
And again, it's really helpful for me.
Oh, absolutely. Dude. Yeah, this dude seems to be a really important character for the promotion. He's going to help them get established more than just in Asia and China specifically.
But did you see? I think he was at the Double or Nothing rally as well.
Oh, okay.
So I think he was part of their 3-man team who came and did the segment with SCU. I can't be sure. I know Seema. I know the main president of OWE was there, but I think Michael Nee was there as well.
Okay. I don't remember. So I've only watched it once.
Okay.
It was live, so yeah, it's cool. So there's some kind of cool like howling for Wolfgang from the crowd and such, which I really liked. They talk on the mic for a while as the unstable elements look on. Our version has has subtitles, but not English ones.
No, so obviously you've got the Chinese and Mandarin, so and different type, so different Chinese dialect as the translation down there.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, so there's some lovely ladies in the crowd, and they cheer and tease the heels and stuff, and they're really going for it. It's great. One girl even has like a miniature megaphone thing. Yeah. You're like, oh, this is so much fun.
Did you notice like the armchairs for some of the seats at ringside?
I didn't. I've literally in the last match of the night, as they're kind of going around, I was like, holy shit, they've got armchairs at ringside. Looks really comfortable.
Lounge seats like at the cinema.
That's
I'd pay.
Absolutely great.
If I have to go to Raw, I'm definitely paying for a lounge seat.
Fucking A. So cool. Well, let's not Saudi it, but you know what I mean? So, I mean, this opening segment where they're talking, I have no idea what they're saying, but I'm completely sold just through the characterization and the way they're delivering these lines.
Yeah, my understanding of how the storyline's going is, again, that Unstable Element started off heels in the early phases and then turned face once their uncle became part of the board and part of the storyline. Yeah. So then, as they're being bullied by their uncle, the fans are supposed to warm to them. And essentially, Wolfgang, that's a completely different wrestling organisation. And Wolfgang are basically like ridiculing them for being under their uncle's thumb.
Cool, awesome. Good storytelling. Really, really solid. So do you want to say the names of the guys in this match? Because I've just got the factions written down.
So our opening contest is Shun Shun against Li Wei. So Shun Shun is of the Unstable Elements, long black hair. Li Wei is the guy who had the wolf clothing on his way out to the ring.
Okay. Shun Shun and Li Wei. I'll try to remember those names. Okay, so we hear the commentators for the first time. We've already talked about them, so yeah, that's all good. I would say the ring looks amazing. The lighting is very, very impressive. The whole place is really well lit. The venue in general is quite small, but it looks so good on camera. They've got like these beautiful like sound elements at the top of the thing that look like kind of hexagonal wooden shapes.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
So every time the camera pans up, you're like, oh, look at this place. It's beautiful.
It's what you want from small wrestling. Because again, crowd-wise, you're probably looking at about 200-300 people. I think maybe 200 people. 300 might be egging it a bit too much.
There's like 2-3 rows either side.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice this until later on in the show, but there's actually a row of seats on the stage as well.
Yeah.
A few rows of seats. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's a nice idea.
Seats. And I like the fact that you've still got the stage that's really close to the ring.
Yeah.
I don't like the old WCW ramp that goes straight into the ring, but basically just having a barrier just to step directly into the ring, that's fine. I'm on board with that.
Yeah, totally.
And it's something different. It looks nice. You said the whole presentation really worked.
It's obviously a very, very refined theatre sort of place. Yeah. You know, it has staging, it has very nice setup and everything. I imagine it'd be a very comfortable place to go and watch something like this.
But if you think as well, it has to be set up, I think, theatre style, because for a lot of the pageantry that they also have, so we've only seen the wrestling.
Yeah.
But as we'll see later in the show in some of the VTs, there's a lot more entertainment that goes on as part of an OWE show.
For sure, man. So both these lads can go, but they're obviously a little inexperienced and kind of getting used to that, but that'll come with time, obviously. The unstable elements.
Yeah.
It goes for a handshake, but then the Wolfgang lad pulls away and like, oh, is he meant to be heel? Is he meant to be face? I don't know. It seems to be the what's his name? Shun
Shun
is the Wolfgang.
No, he's the.
Oh, for God's sake,
Li Wei.
Li Wei seems to be the more experienced of the two. And seems to be kind of dragging him through the match a little bit.
I think as well that shows because that's why he's down as a faction leader for the Wolfgang.
Yeah, makes sense.
Then the other guys, so then Tank and Yibo can learn from him.
Yeah, for sure, man. Immediately I noticed the ref isn't wearing socks and it distracts me throughout the whole match. And I'm like, for fuck's sake, man, wear socks.
The first thing I noticed was when Shun Shun, I thought, they are some shiny red shoes you're wearing.
For sure, man. Do you think it's a tribute to
red shoes? I mean,
Shoto Umino's dad, yeah.
On the subject of, so obviously we were very complimentary about the ring gear, wrestling boots for all the athletes in the show, bar a few of them. In the main event, there was a guy wearing fucking Adidas trainers.
Oh, I like that. That's fine. Like, John Cena can get away with it, so can he?
No, he can't. It's like everyone wearing flipping Lonsdales and they wear at training.
What's the unstable elements land on the outside?
DZ.
So DZ, he's obviously a little wary of his surroundings.
Yeah.
I think he needs to get used to it because he starts to try and get people to clap along and kind of gives up halfway through, and you're like, nah, man, commit. Like, people at wrestling crowds, when they start to do a slow clap, they realize no one's joining and they kind of go, oh. Embarrassing. It's a little bit of that. And I've always thought that what you should do is just start clapping and just commit and be like, yes, I'm doing this by myself. Fuck you all. Because then it's funny. You know what I mean?
Managers take notice. This is an important skill to learn.
It's so minor, but like it really is just like, it just instantly makes you go like, oh, no one clapped along with you.
But again, as you said, it all goes down to the experience because none of these guys have obviously gone into this to be like, I want to be valets. A lot of these guys have strong kung fu backgrounds. They've learned professional wrestling. And now they're sitting there going, I've got to manage him.
Yeah, and work out what to do and how to do it and such.
Especially as a face manager. Anyway, being a face manager with experience is hard work. Cheers, Jose Lothario, the only good face manager there's ever been.
Don't know who that is. But
the guy who managed Shawn Michaels.
Oh, I do know who that is. Yeah, okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's much easier to be a heel manager, I assume. Like,
hands down.
Traditionally, you think of like Jimmy Hart's and all these people,
Grab a leg, boo, done. But again, at least he was trying. This is the thing, isn't it? If he failed miserably and should have committed. Yeah. But it's the inexperience which hopefully these guys will get used to.
For sure. Absolutely, man. So some really nice wrestling going on. Very kind of spot-to-spot, kind of rehearsed sort of stuff, but really entertaining. The unstable elements, he does this amazing thing where he's going for this... Okay, sorry, I'm thinking something else, sorry. So he puts on an arm scissors headlock thing, and the ref starts counting, and you're like, oh, you're inexperienced too, because you don't know what you're doing, really. And it's really funny. You can see both wrestlers on the floor going, why are you counting? Like, your shoulders aren't even down or anything. Brilliant little moment. But, there's just these things of young promotions. You see these little things, and they're entertaining, they're silly, they're fun. Like, it's nothing too serious. He'll learn from his mistake.
At this stage, I was thinking, Brit Rest.
Yeah, there's always stuff like this
Brit
happening.
Rest.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just insanely impressed with the technical ability of these both lads in the ring.
Yeah, their timing is very, very good, and the speed of hitting and the exchange of strikes is really good in this opening match.
Oh, for sure, man. As I said, the guys at ringside are giving it their best. There's lots of stiff strikes and kind of go on the rows. There's some decent pops and such. I think they did really good. There's lots of what I'd refer to as like Street Fighter poses.
Yeah.
Like Kung Fu, like they're kind of like, Rah! Like he's kind of bringing the elements of Raiden or something, you know, and then doing a strike, and like the emphasis put onto everything.
And he took off his hat and threw it, and it sliced his arm off. Raiden style.
So there's the get to the stiff slap the shit out of each spot.
Oh, mate.
I'll say that again. They get to this let's slap the shit out of each other spot in the middle, which is stiff as anything. And that's the cue for the Wolfgang lags to attack the...
attack DZ on the outside.
DZ on the outside. And so I'm assuming, here comes your finishing sequence, because you know how this goes. The lad on the outside is distracted, blah, 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 blah. Wolfgang lads land spinning Michinoku driver thing. Yeah. Got names for this? Or
spinning Michinoku driver.
Awesome, sweet. And then... Fucking hell. Then some marks on the outside dart doing a this is awesome.
At that stage I thought, what's happened?
Where did these guys come from?
I was really enjoying the first 20 minutes of this show.
It's the only thing all night that I was just like, fuck's sake.
They were also the same guys later in the show who are doing this. No. It's like, oh, you bellends.
Obviously wrestling fans trying to do what they think is meant to happen at a wrestling show. And so I wonder whether they're maybe trainees.
Possibly. Well, no, because the trainee's wearing the black and red OWE jackets at ringside, which are banging jackets. I would love one of those.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It's a long way to go to train.
This is going to talk about my first experience going to an ROH show live. Went to the first ROH show live shows in Liverpool. And like me and my friend Adam drove all the way up to Liverpool and back in a day. And we went via Wales because we missed the turning. So it was terrible. But we were sitting in the back of 3 rows, kind of on the sides of the, the Liverpool Olympia, the WWE running now. So on the right-hand side, tucked in the back, it was Joe's last ROH match. That's why we made the effort to go up for the day. It was amazing. But I started to notice there was a guy behind me who would just walk around, just kind of start clapping occasionally. And you're like, I see how this works. Like, I'm learning. So I wondered whether they were...
plant claps.
Yeah, exactly. But who knows? It's all good. So there's an inverted burning hammer by...
Lu Wei.
Thank you very much. And a 360 pump kick, and he hits the kick while he's still in the air.
Mate, it's so
like,
good.
Holy shit, that's awesome. For the 1, 2, 3, and your winner,
Li Wei.
thank you very much. In a really, really fun opener.
Dominant Wolfgang faction.
Yeah, for sure, man. I felt like at times the crowd didn't quite understand what they were seeing almost.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to me to see not only wrestlers and announcers, commentators, promoters learning how to put the product out there, but also a crowd learning how they're meant to interact and what they're meant to see and how the story's told and such.
Because I suppose, as well as you said, a lot of the influence of this promotion have come down from Dragon Gate. So a lot of what these guys may have watched before is, if you want to watch OWE, have a watch of Dragon Gate. And as we've discussed in previous shows, the respectful nature of the Japanese fans getting into the matches, but not over like, oh my god, look at that 360 Michinoku driver that he kicked out of. Never kick out.
I can't disagree with that. Yeah, no one should kick out the Michinoku, especially the 370 spinny one. Yeah,
but I think that's part of it as well. As you said, they don't know if it's a case of, we've touched on the two fans who've clearly watched like the Western promotions and feel they've got to do these chants, and then you've got some of the guys who watch more of sort of the promotions in the East who then say, wow, this is very talented. This is top level sports and entertainment.
For sure.
And again, I wonder if because when it was originally going to be like a kung fu sort of organisation, I wonder if they've come in thinking, this is not kung fu.
Yeah, maybe so, man. Like, I would say in terms of the crowd and such, there's a lot of women at ringside making a lot of noise and really trying to get into it and have a lot of fun and such, which really adds to the atmosphere, I'd say.
OWE wags.
Yeah, for sure. There you go, man. So we jump into our next match. We've got a match graphic for Jay Cafe versus Torito. I don't think we can say his last name.
We can. We can.
Whoa. Let me get there, okay? Hold on. So we cut to a promo with Torito, who has a masked white and gold with black horns and stuff. It looks incredible. Really nice mask. And a lovely lady sitting at a conference table. Do you know who the lady is?
Mrs. Yamaguchi.
Okay. What's her role in this?
That was my joke from Kai and Tai.
Oh, sorry.
That's really hideously inoffensive.
Whee! Straight over my head.
But no, she's basically, her role is like a mediator and a manager of Mohawk.
That makes sense for this, because Jay Cafe walks in the ring and he's talking English. We're like, oh, I can understand something. Cool, this is something we can talk about. He's asked to be paid well. He wants a pay rise, and he's obviously meant to be the heel here.
Yeah.
The lovely lady announces a contract match between the two, and Jay tells us in English, thanks, mate, really appreciate it, just translating what's going to happen here so we know what's going on. Jay will send Torito back to Mexico. Jay's this... Who hasn't done it? Why hasn't there been a hipster gimmick yet? Because this is great.
I really enjoy just the first introduction to this guy, walking in with a coffee cup, Jay Cafe. and that stage I was like, oh, this is going to be really good.
It's going to
be really smart.
So he's got slicked backed hair and NHS-style black rim glasses, much like yours and much like mine that I never wear, because we're fucking hipsters.
I'm blind. That's why I wear mine.
A V-neck sweater. Lovely V-neck sweater you got on there.
I've come from the office.
And he's carrying a coffee cup, obviously, everywhere he goes, because he's Jay Cafe. So out comes his opponent for the next... So out comes Jay for his match. Well, my cat's having an asthma attack. I think she's okay, but just carry on. Don't worry. So Jay Cafe comes out. And
I really liked I really liked his trunks as well. His biker shorts, the little cafe on the side of it, and his little extra tassel. Really nice.
For sure, man. And out comes his opponent, Torito, and his last name is spelt Negro, which is obviously Spanish for black. Okay, so he's the Black Bull is the idea. Yeah. But because of the Chinese accent on the commentator, it's announced like this. Torito Negro! I could not stop laughing.
Oh, brilliant.
Watch this. Okay, I've got the clip, but we're actually going to broadcast this. I'm sorry for stealing your footage, but fucking hell, this is too good to miss. Watch Jay Cafe's reaction. Okay? Torito Negro! It's fucking hilarious. It's so funny because it's so innocent and they obviously have no idea what they're saying, but to us it's like, oh, you emphasize the I, and then it's like, oh no.
Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, I could not stop laughing because I felt it coming the whole time, and I was like, Nah, they're not gonna do it, are they? It's not. Nah, they'll say neg. It'll be fine. But that I am just like, I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, I love a bit of accidental casual racism on a podcast.
Oh, the sheriff is a neg. It's so funny.
I also didn't know that Michael Nee wrote Booker T's promos for Hogan.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So, I'm just going to call him Torito from now.
When I was trying to find some background stuff on Torito, the best thing was when I Googled it, the first thing that came up, it was El Torito, the little bull. And I was like, oh, this isn't going to help me.
Oh, I tried so hard to find information on where he wrestled and such, but you Google Torito, anything like this, and it just comes up with WWE stuff.
Good old Torito Black.
Oh, my God. I couldn't stop laughing.
Just J Cafe's facial expression on that was just the best thing ever.
I've literally watched this clip 50 times since I clipped it out. I've been watching it over. Every few hours I'd be like, oh, let's just watch it again. It's so funny. Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure after just showing that, I'm now going to be fired from OWA.
Don't worry, it's my doing, don't worry. So, Torito has an amazingly cool mask, as you saw in the clip.
Good.
It looks gorgeous. It's kind of sparkly as well. Like, I'm a mask mark, and I need this in my life. Right? So the commentators keep using Torito's last name, and I keep laughing every time they do. I just can't handle this. It's so funny. So we get into the match, and there's some lucha chants, and more than just the few kind of like guys we think are plants or whatever, you know. Let's call them Western
supporters.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So the match is really good. I can't stop laughing every time the commentators mention his name. Torito does a tope and poses for the crowd. And there's a lad right in front of him who's sending a text message and won't look up. And I'm like, oi, I would have slapped you in the face. But yeah, I don't know. It's funny.
I really like this. Really different pacing to the first match as well.
I can't stop laughing. I can't stop thinking about it.
And J Cafe was really impressive. I couldn't find, again, anything about this guy's indie background at all.
Me neither. I wondered whether he was a masked guy on the US Indies or something.
Possibly.
Because he seems to have a lot of experience. He's very, very good.
He's very crisp, isn't he, in his moves?
Like working, the promo he cuts and everything. Like his moves, his timing of everything is really outstanding.
Attention to detail was really good as well. Even from his ring entrance where he was like, step, 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 sip on the coffee cup, step, 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 go and lead in the ring. Lean back out, sip on the coffee cup.
Yeah.
Got a gimmick that's so simple. It's a coffee cup, and it's over with me.
It's brilliant. It really, really worked for me. Absolutely. So there's a moment when Cafe is sitting on the floor in the ring as Torito comes in, and Cafe does a drop toe hold from a lying down position. I'm like, oh, let me mark out over that for 5 minutes. That's amazing. Like, really cool little, thought out spots and such. Like, really smart. Not dangerous in any way, but just clever and interesting, and
innovative was what I wrote in my notes.
For sure, yeah. So Cafe goes after the mask, trying to get himself over as a heel and such. Absolutely. I've got to say, Torito as well is a really solid lucha wrestler.
Yeah,
like we've watched quite a bit of lucha over the years, and this is you see a lot of botching and stuff. I will say it right now. There was not a single real botch on this show.
No, not at all.
I think sloppy elements in the main, maybe.
Sloppy rather than botching.
Yeah, as inexperience rather than we massively screwed this up, you know?
Yeah, and I think you find this more with OW from what I've seen so far with the multi-man matches. There's a lot more sloppiness in the multi-man, whereas the one-on-one stuff is really quite impressive for a new promotion.
Absolutely, man. And these guys can't be recent trainees, can they?
I don't think so. I think J Cafe must have had some indie experience in the US.
How about his tag team? The partner across the ring. Sorry. Jay gets the better of Torito and throws him back in the ring. Cafe stands on the outside and refuses to get back into the ring. The ref counts to 10, and that is it. A winner via countout, kind of a weird countout, is Torito Negro. Because I'm not saying that. So there we go. I mean, what a great, solid little match.
Yeah, this would not look out of place in any promotion, I don't think. You didn't need to know the characters. They told a story in there. And what was really nice, having J Cafe being able to do his promo in English at the end, we now understand why he did what he did.
For sure. So Jay's on the mic at the post-match. He says, I'm J Cafe and I've got something to say. Right.
Nice, yes.
Yay. He's really got this gimmick down, as we've said before. So Jay cuts the promo, putting himself over as Michael translates the ringside, our ring announcer. Does a really good job. Jay says he's not big or strong, but he's the smartest man in the ring. Cut to wrestling nerds and doing the Ray Ray mask as well.
Yeah.
Doing a, no. And you're like, okay, cool, you get it. Jay says he's bigger than OWE. For the OWE, the coffee pot is finally empty, and walks away. Interesting.
Yeah.
Don't know what's happening here, which makes me want to watch more.
Which then leads back into, in future phases, his issues with Mohawk.
Okay, cool. As in T-Hawk?
No, Mohawk.
Okay, different, because T-Hawk used to be called Mohawk TT back in the day when he did the Lucha stuff as well.
It's a different one through my translations I've been told.
Okay, cool. It's all good, man. So,
although in fairness, my first translation called T-Hawk T-Hawk.
Okay. So we cut into a new video. This is very fast-paced, this show.
Yeah,
This
but
is
you've got
an
lots to
hour.
get in an hour.
Yeah.
And I think for their phase, they want 4 matches per show.
It's a positive.
Yeah.
Trust me, definitely it's a positive. Like, the way they give the guys time in the ring, but then the stuff in between, they're like, bang, 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 here's the next match.
Yeah.
Give me that all the time, please.
Didn't seem like
Absolutely.
an hour when we watched this.
No, not at all. Felt really pacey and really interesting. We've watched shows that have been 45 minutes, like last week with the Rinker King stuff, which felt like 4 hours.
Oh,
like, it
God,
was
yeah.
so bad. When you compare these two promotions, they've got a lot of elements which are kind of similar in that countries that maybe haven't had professional wrestling in the past, decent investors coming in, and it's the difference between having someone like Seema and Skyder at the top of your promotion, running things and controlling it, and Jeff Jarrett at your promotion. You know what I mean?
Well, it's a good thing he's not on WWE Creative now.
Indeed.
Oh,
Is
God.
he?
Yeah.
Jarrett?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn.
And just as a quick side note, for all the TNA bashing back in the day, all they've done is sign WWE guys. Fuck me. If you look at the list of people that WWE have now had from TNA, good God. And it's
in
now
the same element, WWE have got everyone now. So, like, you know, apart from the people they couldn't buy for the AEW stuff.
They don't have Kenny Omega.
Yeah. It's so interesting. I was thinking about that this week. Like, we won't go on WWE too much. But how Vince's money couldn't get Kenny Omega, couldn't get the Young Bucks, couldn't even get Adam Page, for fuck's sake, you know? Like, they must be paying some serious money for AEW, but...
And at this stage, I keep thinking, because, you know, it's slightly linked to OWE.
Yeah.
What the fuck did Marty Scurll do signing with Ring of Honor?
You can see, like, when he signed, it seemed like the right thing to do at the time, and you know he's going to AEW as soon as his contract runs out.
PCO won't be.
No. Imagine that. Well, you never know, man. He's over. I constantly see his name on social media and stuff.
Yeah, normally me going, PCO, he's not dead.
So we cut to a video package of the OWE in a much bigger venue with massive displays of dancing, like there's tens of people kind of dancing and such. I'm starting to wonder whether this Phase 6 I picked was like a house show or something, but we've talked about that.
Yeah.
It's like a TV show, regular thing. So, I mean, this video package looks incredible.
Some of the stuff. So there's a part in this video, and again, they show this on each of the phases, their hype video. One of the Chinese wrestlers, Wang Yi, he's the chap who jumps over 15 people on the stage. So there's 15 people laying down in their OWE, so I think they're the trainee guys who come out.
Cool.
And they launch it over. They've got performances from K-pop bands during it as well, and J-pop all coming down into it as well. It's so good.
There's some really cool stuff happening. Like, we need to do one of these bigger shows soon, you know?
Yeah.
Especially with your interest in it and your participation in it, you know, doing the commentary and such. I definitely think it's something we can continue to look
without a
at.
shadow of a doubt.
Okay, so run away! Here come the Mongols! So 2 big fat lads come out in Mongolian warrior gear. One has awesome giant red horns on his helmet, which I'm immediately like, oh, this is cool. I started immediately thinking about the historical thing of the Mongols invading down through China, through Asia, into Europe and such, assuming these guys would be the heels. But then as they start to talk and do their promo and such, you realize they're kind of like comedy, strong style guys almost.
This is what I'd look at if you look at Dino, you look at Cabana. This is the sort of level these guys are pitched at, I'd say.
Okay, cool.
Probably not as Dino-esque as they would be Cabana-esque in the...
Which Dino are you thinking of?
Dino DDT
Oh,
Dino.
that good. I was thinking...
Bravo.
British wrestler Dino, high-flying like guy who does all the crazy spots and stuff.
I've lost
Dean. Wow, I'll think of it at some point.
Okay.
It's all good. So, but yeah, so I assume there's going to be some sort of like big heel Mongolian gimmicks, and they're just not at all. They're
not
really
at all.
entertaining.
Did you catch the names of these guys?
I didn't. Go ahead.
Okay, so the chap with the horns was Red Bull, which is oh sorry, I forgot my translation wrong. Sun Siu.
Okay, cool.
Which we'll call Red Bull.
That's fine. I wonder whether they copyrighted that name, but like, you know.
And the other chap is called Big Head.
Oh, really?
And his name is very different. He's the one I dreaded coming up on any commentary when I was looking down their roster.
Okay.
But it was Waljimuran. That's
Where is it at the top?
just that one there below where I said hype video. Big head
Waljimuran. Yeah, in terms of like
and Songsiu.
I don't know. I know with Japanese, it's like the syllables of each name are completely the same length every time. So it's like arigato, not arigato, like we would pronounce it. You know.
Big head.
Yeah, probably like the same. Like it's individual consonant with vowel all the way through. You know.
Yeah.
So I think you've got it. It sounded right to me.
Yeah.
We'll learn this more and more as we go.
Big head and Red Bull. He gives you wings.
So we're all on the mic before the opponents come out, and it seems like they're being a bit silly, and I'm getting very confused about what's happening, to be totally honest, but in a good way. I'm interested. He goes under the ring and grabs a bunch of torches, or flashlights if you're a Yank. Okay, and I'm like, what is happening here? This is very confusing. And then a Shaolin monk enters with a tiny cake on a disproportionate trolley with his mate, and happy birthday is playing over the top. It must be like Red Bull or Big Head's birthday, right?
They actually had the cake for Shaolin's birthday.
Oh, Shaolin monk's birthday.
Yeah.
Is his name just Shaolin?
They call him Shaolin monk, and he's actually Zhao Yilong.
Okay, awesome, cool. So, who's his kind of skinny, pretty-looking friend?
Oh, that's Wang Yin. He's the chap who did the jump over the 15 people in the hype video.
Because he is really impressive in the match that's coming up. But right now, we've got kind of silly promo levels going on. So they've wheeled out this cake onto the stage.
At this stage, did you go, cake? From my WWE lifestyle, there's no way this is going to be cut up and distributed evenly.
We all know what happens when a cake comes into professional wrestling.
Everyone loves a cake spot. Everyone loves cake.
Literally, that's why. So, wait a tick. This is where I noticed that there's the chairs on the staging because it's lit up and they're showing it. I'm like, that would be a great place to sit to watch this show, but whatever. So Shaolin Monk interrupts the proceedings. A shoving match starts to become between the two, Shaolin and
Wang Yi.
Between Big Head.
Yeah, Big Head and Red Lion.
Good, I'm getting the names down. Awesome.
No, sorry, Big Head and Red Bull.
Red Bull, sorry.
Yeah, not Red Lion.
So
he comes out later.
Who is it that they're shoving?
So they are shoving. They're shoving Big Head.
Big Head, because Red Bull's the one with the horns obviously.
Yeah.
So Big Head goes then face first into the cake, and it looks like the cake is made of cocaine because powder just goes boom everywhere.
I love a comedy cake.
It looks great. Like this is really well set up. It's obviously flour or icing sugar or something to make it like stick to his face. He looks like he's been antiqued, like in Jackass.
Yeah.
It looks so funny, man.
And the reaction was brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. All four of them did a great job of selling this.
And the crowd were into it.
Considering we have no idea I had no idea what they were saying, at least, like they put this over so brilliantly. Like, I had a great time. So they get a bit angry, the Mongolian lads, and they're like, let's have an impromptu match, ECW style. And so we jump into a
Can you do that, Joey?
So the commentators do a really good job of laughing it up on commentary and making they're having a good time. Also, the announcer, Michael, and both the tag teams are all pissing themselves laughing at what's been happening. So, really, really fun time.
So Wang Yin and Shaolin are actually an established tag team.
Cool.
In OWE. Their tag team name is Shaolin Xiao Luhan.
Excellent.
On the first episode I did, they split up.
Aww.
Because Shaolin was all about trying his best, and Wang Yi was like, I can't, you keep losing.
Damn,
and then they walked up, but evidently they have reconciled.
It seems like it, yeah. I mean, we're probably spoiling stuff for you here. You've got 4 episodes to go until you get to this one.
That's fine.
It's all good, man. So we picked this show ages ago, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, if we'd have realised...
This was before the announcement of the OWE deal.
Way before. So really, really solid chain wrestling to start with, into some kind of really nice lucha spots, kind of the traditional Skyder, kind of drop down arm drag, this sort of stuff. Like, really, really fun. Red Bull and the Shaolin Monk lad tag in, and I'm like, okay, here we go. These are 2 lads I was really looking forward to seeing because they seem agile, and especially the Shaolin Monk style. He looks incredible.
I mean, even Red Bull, for being a bigger chap, he's really, really agile.
You can see him moving around the ring before the match. You're like, it looks like this dude's going to be able to go. Like, he seems really confident as well, which is a big thing for professional wrestling.
At first, when I saw him with his bull horns, though, I did think, are you out of Takeshi's Castle?
Yes, fuck yeah.
Because that's the sort of thing the guys in that would wear.
Oh, for sure, man. So, Shaolin Monk guy, when he's doing the whole double punch, grab the fist, swing around like, and Red Bull goes, hi, big lad, no sell. fucking great, man. Really different,
Yeah.
interesting. I've never seen someone in professional wrestling with a Shaolin monk sort of style of striking.
Yeah. And he's the only one who used that as his gimmick, unsurprisingly, because
Yeah.
obviously you can't have everyone doing that as their gimmick
We
throughout.
need to keep him unique. He's
Yeah.
something special.
In previous videos I've seen of him, he also does a few comedy bits. Obviously, he's done the cake bit here. But he also goes around hitting people with stunners.
Oh, really?
Which is brilliant.
He seems like he's having a great time.
Yeah.
He's laughing and smiling on the outside the ring. And when he gets in the ring, he starts to be very serious. And there's a few spots we're going to talk about in a second that's really entertaining.
In the episode I covered for week 1, there's a spot where he's in a tag and they're wrestling unstable elements. Yeah. And he's on the outside of the ring, clearly knackered, and they just cut to him. He's opened a bottle, and he's just having a drink, and he looks knackered. And then he just shuts the bottle and sort of gets back on the side of the apron. It's like, oh god.
There's a real innocent vibe to this guy. I think he's top face potentially.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like they're going that direction, and I would not blame them. Whenever I've seen clips or people talking about OWE kind of outside of watching this show or beforehand, just randomly, social media and such, it was always him featured.
Yeah.
And I think there's good reason behind that.
Yeah, I think the general, as you've probably seen online as well, the general feedback is this is the guy they're going to build. I wouldn't be surprised, as long as they can sort out visa issues, that he's going to be one of Seema's tag partners at Double or Nothing, I'd say.
I suspect as much. We'll see, I guess. So the match is really, really fun. Really fun. I'm having such a good time watching this at this point. And I'm really bitter about most pro wrestling. For them to be getting me in this much, I have no idea what they're saying. I kind of understand the gimmicks a little bit, obviously, because they're very well put together. I'm just so impressed. Good story, funny, solid wrestling.
I describe this
times,
purely as theatre.
Yeah,
this really is, because
sure.
obviously a lot of WWE is sports entertainment, so you've got the storylines to drive it. But this is, I'd liken it.
Let's not talk about current storylines, but carry on.
Well, there aren't any. That's the problem. Cheers, Jeff. Cheers, Abyss.
I watched Fastlane this week and I had to stop watching a few times to go watch the hockey because I was so fucking furious at some of the booking.
I just haven't watched it. But I said it's like if you go and watch opera. You don't really know what's going on, but people would find it entertaining.
Yeah, I'd understand that for sure. So let's just go.
No, he wasn't there that week.
There's hot tags, and we get into kind of high spot, fast paced Dragon Gate style of wrestling, where they're just going full speed, full spots, really, really good.
Really
stuff.
difficult to follow because there was so much going on.
For sure, man. So, what's the skinny flippy lad?
Wang Yin.
Wang Yin sits a Sasuke special, and the announcers call it as well. And I'm like, let's go, boy. Yeah, for sure. I'm all about the Sasuke specials. Then, holy shit. Shaolin Monk just did a double backflip and another backflip out to the outside of the ring at breakneck speed. If he misses this, he's dead.
Yeah.
It's incredible to see.
I mean, you've seen some people do top rope planches and stuff like that, but this is another
He's
level.
Bang, bang, flip, and you're like, whoa, there we go.
If you're interested in watching some of this stuff back, and obviously the show's only an hour and 5 minutes, it's on YouTube, Phase 6. Go and have a watch of it. But if you're only going to watch one wrestling thing outside of what you normally watch, go and track down this spot from Shaolin Monk.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, absolutely. Some of the stuff this dude can do is incredible, man.
I would also then watch Torito.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not going to press it again. But can we please book these lads everywhere now? I'd love to see these guys in Dragon Gate, maybe a few other Japanese promotions across to the West. I'd love to see, as we talked about, these guys from EW and such.
I think we'll see more of their sort of talent exchanges, because I can't remember. I read it somewhere. I think they've done an agreement with a Mexican promotion as well.
Okay, cool.
Where they're going to be going and doing
AAA.
things. Oh, is it AAA?
Well, AEW have done a deal with AAA. So
no, but OWE have done a deal with a Mexican promotion.
Okay, cool. I wonder whether it is AAA just because of the connection between the three.
Possibly.
But we'll see. It seems to be...
Hey, Conan.
Yeah, hey boy, how's it going? So, one of the Mongolian lads jumps on the back of the other Mongolian lad.
Oh, this is so good.
And they do a splash together, and I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. It's
I called this
fun.
a cuddle splash.
So then they jump up to the second rope, Brett's rope, and they do the same thing onto the Shao... What's his name?
Wang Yi.
Wang Yi, thank you very much for the 1, 2, 3. And your winners are Mongolian lads, we call them that?
Yep.
Okay.
Big Head and Red Bull.
I've got written down Hum Haji. Is that a thing?
Possibly. I didn't find it anywhere on my bits.
I think my translations on this card were absolutely terrible. But
I've been duped by the translators.
Who knows?
But just to put this into perspective, so this cuddle slam. Imagine you're giving someone a piggyback and then you just both front splash onto someone. That's how it's going. But off Brett's rope, off the middle rope.
For sure, yeah.
And they landed it. They committed. The guy on the back.
For two big kind of fat lads or whatever, this is the kind of spot I want to see
Really
them do.
liked it.
Can you imagine like Earthquake and Typhoon or something?
Oh my God, so good.
It'd be so much
I
fun.
want anyone on like the UK Indies to see this and just bring this in as one of your own. If you're slightly
Definitely.
rounder,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we should go and do this as a tag move.
Well, I was thinking that I do lots of commentating and talking about professional wrestling. I do need to at least take a few bumps in the ring, you know. I wonder whether Mr. Wicked would throw me around the ring for an afternoon.
We can definitely book that in, and when we'll film it for the pod.
Oh, that'd be funny, yeah.
So now we've committed to it. At some point, we're going to get you in the ring, and we're going to film it for the pod.
fuck's sake, what
Yes,
have I done?
done. That's a good thing about having live podcasting.
Well, honestly, this match is everything I love about professional wrestling.
The so far at this stage, as you said, it's flowed really well, and it's just fun.
Yeah.
I think after watching Ring Ka King, delving into it, just listening to what's happened in WWE, I was like, oh, this is dog shit. But then to watch something like this, it was like, oh, this is really nice.
We watch a lot of shit on this podcast and some really, really good stuff. And this was by far one of the most entertaining things
Yeah,
we've watched.
I agree.
So I can highly recommend this product already. So, again,
With
funny-
English commentary.
for sure, man, on nothing else on TV. So funny, really entertaining, solid story, good spots, great characters. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, really, really good. And again, established this guy's heel and face dynamic. Although,
totally.
well, you say heel and face dynamic.
But in a comedy manner.
Comedy
you
manner,
know,
yeah.
Which is what I love about pro wrestling.
I
to
love
be honest.
comedy baddies.
Like, I love great wrestling. Like, you know, you take Volta and Zack Sabre and have that match, and I'm all over it. But the thing I love and entertain and think about the most of pro wrestling is the comedy stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's totally
I was
for me.
thoroughly, inverted commas, sports entertained
Yeah.
by this.
We're very high on the cornet meter at times with this match, but you know, it's worth it. Not Joey Ryan high on the cornet meter, but you know, it's there. So again, we immediately cut to a pre-tape. A long-haired man who we learn is Giant Spirit, one of the big lads they're trying to get over, is running and seems to hide behind a door. Considering the character we see later, I wasn't sure whether this is the way I would put him over immediately.
Now, it's a quick question to not be overly controversial here.
Go ahead.
Are you sure this was the same guy?
Might not be.
Because I thought this was Shun Shun from earlier.
No, I don't think it was.
Because he was
bigger.
still wearing a schnood.
Oh, maybe it was. Okay, well, we're learning. We're getting to know these characters. There was a lot to take in a very short time.
Again, I know it says they had very similar hair as well. They had both very similar hair, and again, through just having a pre-tape, you can't really tell because you know Shun Shun is still a taller guy.
Yeah,
but
it's a shot like a narrative TV show. So you get close up his face, you kind of get shots and pans up his feet.
So it's
and
very
such.
difficult to distinguish. So
yeah,
I think it makes sense that because they always
can they shoot it badly so we can learn more. So there's a bit of paper on the floor and writing on it, which I'm not sure what it is.
No.
But
I assume just means you've missed your train.
Something along those lines. I wonder whether it was a threat or a demand or something, because that's how it kind of comes across. So, lad with the hair, let's say, opens the door, and a dude that looks a lot like Masato Yoshino, but isn't Masato Yoshino from Dragon Gate, holds up the paper and shows it to him. So there's obviously some significance which we don't quite understand yet. So it's time for our main event of the evening. We've got Captain Otaru. Maybe I got these names wrong. We've got Captain Otaru and Guan Yu. Is that right?
Captain Otaru is Achilles Ben.
Okay, good
Captain
stuff.
Achilles Ben or Daben.
Okay, and his tag team partner?
Yeah, got that one right?
Pronounce it for me.
Guan Yu.
Okay, good.
Little Guan Yu.
T-Hawk, who I know from Dragon Gate, and who we think is called Giant Spirit.
Giant Spirit. That's again, that's the only one I couldn't find.
Okay, so what's the captain's actual name?
Achilles Ben.
Achilles Ben. Okay,
Yeah.
I can remember that. Ben. I have to call him Ben. So I think Ben is the guy that lifted up the bit of paper in the promo we just saw. Because he looks a lot like Masato Yoshino, and I'm like, I wonder whether that is him or not. Basically, he's ripped as fuck.
He is
crazy.
jacked.
Yeah.
And he lets people know it during his entrance.
For sure. So again, with the areas of grey with the characters, I wasn't sure whether he was a heel or a face when he came out, because he's kind of shaking hands with everyone at ringside.
Yeah.
He's making a big effort, which I assume would be a face thing. But then he's flexing and showing off and during the match and being a bit heelish at times.
You say he shook hands with everyone. There was one part where he went to shake someone's hand and he pulled away
Oh,
of
did
just
he?
one person and then went and did like the handshakes of everyone else.
Maybe I just wasn't paying attention enough, you know. But yeah, absolutely great. He needs a cake, doesn't he?
He definitely needs a cake. Him and Pac just need to go and like have a KFC.
A Full Gear challenge, mate. You're looking good yourself, dude. You're on that Full Gear challenge at the moment, thicker but thinner at the same time. You know.
I can own it all to my coach, my close personal friend, and winner Super Quiz Cup 2. It's not even a spoiler. It's gonna happen. Paul Heyman style.
You haven't won the second one yet.
Yes, I flipping am.
Be aware, it's going to be a little harder this time to win, I imagine. We'll see.
Why, you're going to help Mark Blake again?
So he shakes hands with everyone at ringside, flexes, and some of the ladies at the ringside look very happy to see him.
And who wouldn't be?
Exactly.
I'm very aroused.
This is the moment I noticed the armchairs. We've already talked about that. So going to assume this Guan Yu lad is his tag team partner as he comes out. He has a staff and really kind of cool face paint, like kabuki almost sort of face paint. And he does some cool spinny stuff with the staff, which is very impressive, but slips a little bit on the cocaine from earlier with the cake, but pulls it together so well, and like he rescues himself. Like that's pretty impressive. Like I would have fallen on my ass.
Big old professional.
Yeah, gets a few little giggles from the crowd, but he doesn't try and cover it up too much. He kind of has a laugh, has a smile, and kind of gets in the ring. Which I think if this happens to you, and it's not really your fault it happened because of all the shit all over the floor from the cake previously, you've just got to go with it.
Yeah, see Titus O'Neil.
Well, when he got in that ring and started stiffing the fuck out of people, like, that's not how you handle this.
I especially like though after that on that Titus thing when he was in the Rumble this year and he managed to make it in the ring and the big pop he got for just making it into the ring. That was hilarious.
It was good times, man. So both guys in the ring currently have the mic and they're talking to each other. No idea what they're saying?
No idea.
Good stuff. So out comes T-Hawk, who I recognise, obviously. T-Hawk is a reasonably big player for Dragon Gate over the years. He's done tours of Mexico and such, but he is just really, really solid.
He's that was going to be the word. Chiseled and solid.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like you can tell as he comes out, he's got all the confidence in the world.
Yeah.
He knows if something happens in this match, he's the guy that's going to pull it back together, be the guy to push them forward, to make sure everything's happening the right way, you know. So we get this ominous music, which is very good. It's a lot like the music when Mike Tyson used to come to the ring.
Oh, yeah.
And the chains and the boom, which I've always thought would be a great entrance for a heel. So I'm not sure whether he is a heel or not at this point, because obviously it's a new entrance. At least it is for me, it's new.
Yeah.
But he's standing, the commentators say this in English, so it's a bit easier. Standing at 6 foot tall, the biggest wrestler in Asia, who we think is called Giant Spirit, because we don't quite have his name yet. But
also at this stage, the biggest wrestler in Asia, Great Khali's like, hang on, what? Oh, sorry, they said wrestler.
Yeah, fucking A. So, the crowd goes silent for his entrance, which is really spooky. And good.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of a change in character. Like, I like this. This is good. So, Gran Yu and Giant Spirit in the ring to start. Giant Spirit no-sells a lot of Gran Yu's offense, as you'd imagine he would, is the giant kind of Big Show sort of character almost, you know, like early Big Show, not later Big Show. It's fucking terrible.
Because Big Show would have had like 12 turns already in this match.
For sure. We get a lot of examples of the Dragon Gate Lucha no tagging thing if you're in control of the match here, which I was like, oh, so we are doing this more and more. Like, it's nice to see that in the ring. I guess at this point we talk about how this mix of styles, they've got elements of Dragon Gate, they've got elements of like Shaolin and kind of like Kung Fu and such, lots of elements of kind of westernized wrestling as well as kind of Japanese wrestling. Like, this is
really interesting hybrid, isn't it?
Really interesting to see how it's going to develop over the next few years and see what starts to become more like the priority of some of these guys. But I think with Seema at the head of it, he's very good at making sure there's characters and developed like movesets and such, because Dragon Gate had a big problem for a few years where everyone kind of did the same sort of stuff, and it was good, it was really got a lot of pop and a lot of big like attention, but then they started to like not be able to quite tell the stories, and they lost a bit of traction to like New Japan and even Noah and All Japan. So I think he's learned from his mistakes, and he's going to keep these guys as like really firmly established characters.
Who do you think approached who? Do you think AEW approached OWE? Or do you think Seema approached Daniels through their history together to basically saying, we'd like to do something?
Well, you think about the guys from AEW that have been in Dragon Gate, like the Bucks have been over to Dragon Gate, they've wrestled on. Like, one of the UK shows we went to, it was actually Seema and the Young Bucks as a trio.
Oh, okay.
It was fucking incredible. It was against Pac, Naruki Doi, and Masato Yoshino.
That'd be crap.
One of the best matches I've ever seen in my life. It's the first time, you know that spot where like, you know, they're running the ropes and they go to the corner.
Yeah.
And then one guy will jump over the corner to the outside and land on the other guys, like jumping over his opponent.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever saw someone do that. I think it was Nick Jackson or Puck, I can't remember, but Yeah, that's pretty damn fucking good. So, by the way, that's one of the greatest atmospheres for a wrestling show I've ever been to. We should definitely do that at some point.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
It was the second Dragon Gate UK show in Oxford.
Okay.
Really good. Put on by FWA Academy trainer Mark
Sloan.
Thank you very much. God bless you, Mark Sloan, one of the most underrated people in professional wrestling. So again, the match here is really solid, but nothing quite amazing yet. It feels like these are, again, some sort of trainee guys, especially Giant Spirit. Doesn't quite have his stuff down as of yet.
Yeah, but that's classic wrestling booking. He's big. Get him out there.
Yeah. He definitely wasn't doing the high spots that you kind of maybe thought he would do from the other examples. He's staying on his feet, doing lots of striking, lots of big power moves and such. Like, I fully approve.
Can't get him off his feet, as it should be.
For sure, man. It seems like they're trying to get Giant Spirit over as like maybe one of the top guys. And I imagined, I bet you anything, when they have that final like match for the championship, whatever, Shaolin Monk, Giant Spirit.
Oh, good shout.
What a solid story that could be,
Yeah.
you know. Very small, very talented, interesting character, lovable against big, evil, giant heel character, you know. Well, we'll see how it goes. So T-Hawk does the violence party in the corner and Super Dragon's legacy lives on. God bless you. There's a few sloppy moments here and there, but generally the match is very, very well done. T-Hawk bails them out a couple of times to help them out here and there. Obviously the experienced guy doing his job. We get 2 massive choke slams by Giant Spirit to Guan Yu for the 1, 2, 3. And your winners in our main event of the evening are Grand Spirit and T-Hawk.
Do you think he did the choke slam twice for effect, or do you think he did the choke slam twice because the first one was a bit sloppy?
I don't know. I think it was for effect.
Yeah.
I think
because the first one was dross.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Yeah.
But and again, if that's the biggest criticism I've got of this show, the first chokeslam he hit wasn't great, but the second one he hit was pretty good.
yeah, exactly. I think I know the chokeslam is a move like take a cane, big show, etc., and it's a Giant's move, whatever.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him do something else. I'm a bit over the whole chokeslam as a finish.
STF.
Just puts on a chin lock. He's like, here we go, boys, off you go.
But again, it's fresh. It's fresh to that audience. And again, if you look into things like Dragon Gate and New Japan, I mean, I know a couple of people in New Japan.
Someone subscribed. Hello, how you doing?
Amazing. The first time that's happened live, we've been on the broadcast as well.
Yeah,
amazing.
Appreciate that. Cheers, man.
But I wonder,
women, whatever, it's fine.
I wonder if, again, it's because you don't see many chokeslam. Did Cody Hall do a chokeslam because he did Razor's Edge at some point, didn't he, in New Japan?
I only saw a little bit of his stuff with Bullet Club. Yeah, you know? I don't think I ever saw him wrestle for New Japan, to be honest.
But then it's a new move, and again, and if they're trying to say, we've seen these big guys in the Western promotions do these big power moves, these big chokeslams, but he said what I'd really like to see him do is just do a really nasty power bomb.
Yeah,
that would be really good because I don't think he'd struggle to lift the entire roster to do it.
You know what he needs? TKO to sleep.
Jesus.
You can have my finish, mate. It's all good.
I think someone's already taken it.
Fuck you, Ricochet, you bastards. Doing my fucking move I invented on fucking... Yeah, anyway. So cut to a table of some sorts after this, like a display table, like a match graphic. Maybe next week's card or the show results?
That's the show results.
Okay, good. I like that.
Yeah.
That works for me. Like, there's something different. Again, like, how would you do professional wrestling if you'd never seen professional wrestling before? I would definitely have stuff listed at the end to try and get to know the characters and who won and making it a sporting event. You know what I mean? Totally into that. So we get the end title graphic and we're out of here. Again, I've written down my thoughts quickly. So really, really entertaining, really, really fun. Considering there was a lack of Dragon Gate guys in the show deliberately, because we knew they were kind of involved with the promotion. Incredibly high caliber of technical wrestling on this. Yeah. Like, really threw me. Main was a bit meh, but they did what they needed to do. Hilarious moments, solid wrestling, better than a lot of indie shows we've done on this, and like
definitely.
a lot of other stuff. Only an hour, they crammed a shitload of stuff into this. With time and experience, this company will be something special. Solid, the roster is solid as hell already. Like, they've got guys they can work with.
And as we said earlier, when we said at the start of the pod, they're investing heavily in their talent.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Which is nice. And again, the what we didn't see so far. So sort of J Cafe mentioned dealing with Bugatti and Maserati. Sorry, Nick Bugatti and Maserati, who are the power couple from Vegas. They've never been to Vegas.
Okay. Are they Chinese?
No. But they're starting to get their defined character. So a lot of the Western wrestlers have come in with predetermined gimmicks,
right?
I think it's because what they've been familiar with on independent circuits and know what would work for them and something different into a new market.
If you've never really seen pro wrestling before, like you need someone to help you along.
Well,
I
it's
think,
like with
you know?
JCafe being a hipster character.
Yeah.
Nick Bugatti looks like how's best to it's like a superstar Billy Graham meets Stevie Richards kind of character, and
nice.
Maserati is just a tough female butt kicker.
Oh, sweet, cool.
But yeah, I really enjoyed this. Obviously, I watched some of this leading up to doing commentary for it. I watched this show over the last couple of days, and it's just all the shows I've watched and the show I'm doing commentary for Saturday.
Yeah,
it seems they always finish with a multi-man or a tag. Because like the multi-man that I've got for this Saturday's episode is like 12-man tag, and there's no way I'm going to call the names or get that right in it. But one-on-one action, clearly...
What a maneuver!
Sorry. Which was thrown in there, by the way.
Was, yeah.
One-on-one action is definitely a lot stronger than the multi-man.
Okay.
I think through what I've seen so far and what we've seen from this show...
Is this your preference, or is this like, you know...
I love tag wrestling.
Okay.
I think that what they're doing with the tag wrestling, as you said, they put one experienced guy and a couple of greener guys to learn from them.
Yeah.
So rather than having the two experienced guys do the one-on-one like we had with Torito and Jay Cafe, where they were quite experienced. Wasn't going to say his name.
Do you want to...
Nope.
Okay.
The more experienced guys have the one-on-one matches.
Yeah.
And then they let the multi-man matches where people get the chance to learn. Even from the opening contest we had Shun Shun against Lu Wei, you had DZ on the outside trying to learn to be a valet and learn to build something in. So it's I wouldn't say it's as low down's the wrong word, as a developmental, but it's a program that allows...
Sorry.
But it's a promotion that's going to allow people to learn on the job.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is nice. So they're going to have people, like you said, with people like T-Hawk and DeBen to pull them out of things
and
if they're in trouble.
a giant untapped market as well. It's really interesting to see where this is going to go and develop into.
I think because, as you said, with SEMA learning from previous mistakes from Dragon Gate, it's going to be a very successful promotion, possibly more successful outside of China than it's going to be
maybe
in China.
Yeah.
But if they can get into homes, because of this, the population of China, the volume of people who can have eyes on that product to make those guys superstars, the potential is limitless.
Like if you could just get like 10% of like China watching this product, think of the numbers and like the potential for touring shows and merchandise and all sorts as well.
Yeah.
Especially if you can like kind of try and infrastructure the more of the Asian market as well, more of the Western market for sure.
Yeah, and talent agreements. So we've seen this with some of the US indies as well, and some of the bigger promotions. They've got talent agreements in place. We're going to see this more with other promotions, and I think in Asia there are 5 big promotions, and I think OWE is going to be...
I'm trying to think which 5.
I can't remember off the top of the head, but there are 5 main promotions who've got TV.
4 Japanese, 1 Chinese?
I think there are a couple. I think that we'll class 3 Japanese, 2. I think there's one from Hong Kong which Ho Ho Lun is involved with.
Okay, interesting.
Keep an eye on a few bits on my social media. Okay. There may be some other dabblings of other promotions.
Good stuff.
But yeah, I think OWE...
Tax Williams on Twitter.
I think OWE will continue to grow.
I'm wearing his t-shirt.
Which you can't buy off Amazon. Like you can buy our World of Wrestling podcast t-shirts off Amazon.
Send us a PM if you want a Tax Williams t-shirt. I'm sure it will gladly send you one.
I definitely don't have loads left in the boot of my car. I carry everywhere with me.
The petrol mileage, right? Anyway, sorry, OWE.
Yeah.
Go on.
I think it's going to be... If it carries on this trajectory, I think it's definitely going to have a niche following.
Yeah.
I think it all depends on their distribution with AWE and how much involvement they have. It's how popular it will become in our market.
Cool. Absolutely. Again, like let's give this a cornflake rating. Considering it's an hour-long show, like a TV show.
I love this. 5 cornflakes.
I'll give it a solid 4.
Yeah.
Much more entertaining than I ever expected it to be. I expected this to be sloppy as shit. I expected there to be a lack of narrative and stuff for a young promotion, but they just went for it.
Yeah.
Really, really solid. Really entertaining. I need a solid, big, one-on-one, narrative-driven match to be 5 stars for me. 5 cornflakes. Damn it, Meltzer. So, you know,
it definitely needs the storylines, but I think while they're establishing talent and just putting on really good, confident wrestling shows, training people up, I think then when, as you said, when they get the belt in, that's when you start going to have compelling storylines.
Cool.
And again, the tournament to tag with SEMA at AEW, I think that's going to be another good little thing for them to have on their shows as well.
Sure, man. Right, should we call it a night?
Yes.
Okay, good 90-minute pod there. We got through it. That was good.
Yeah, good. Social media links, where can people find you?
So, mine is Rich Be Thy Name on Twitter and Instagram.
I'm at the Tex Williams on Twitter and Instagram.
You can follow the pod on World of Rest Pod on Twitter. worldofwrestlingpodcast.com is the website with everything. Buy a t-shirt. The links are in the description right now. They're all on the website as well. So if you have any troubles, or just go to amazon.com or amazon.co.uk and you can order from there. Just search World of Wrestling Podcast. You'll find it immediately. It's top of the list, which is just amazing.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah, really cool.
What are we doing next week?
Have we decided on something we're going to do next week?
We had a schedule. Is it?
Oh, next week we might have to take a break because it's my birthday.
Next week we might have a break.
Yeah, we'll let you know. There you go. Subscribe. Yeah.
Subscribes have nothing next week. But again, if we don't have a show next week, make sure you check out what we've got in the archives.
Yeah, buy a t-shirt. This thing right here. Go to Amazon.com and buy it now. We'll get new cameras and new microphones and everything. It'll be amazing. Thank you very much.
And if no one buys the t-shirts, we're going to buy them anyway. It's going to make it look like we sold loads of t-shirts.
Fuck that. No way. So let's just leave you with this announcement again. Jesus Christ. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Super Quiz Cup 2. Can he do that, Joey?